Shit, man. What's good, y'all? I'm Buzz Boys up here with the first video, man. I just said, fuck it. I'm finna get on YouTube. I'm finna figure out how to do this shit. Other people doing this shit. I've been meaning to do it. I want to do it for a long time. And it's like, fuck it. I love the Hornets. I can talk about the Hornets all day. So, fuck it. Just record myself doing it. Um, I'm just gonna get into it. This really gonna be about the second summer league game. Well, I guess since we don't have a game for the next 2 days, I guess I can just talk about the past two summer league games. Start off with the first one. Shit. First summer league game, we were playing a very experienced team in summer league, which is pretty rare in summer league. Ken Fareed, Michael Beasley, Emmanuel Mudiay. I'm trying to think of that dude's name that went fucking crazy on us. Had 20 straight points. I can't think of his name, but he's an NBA veteran. You know, this fucking vet squad. I guess that was just a trailblazers approach. Because now that I think about it, Nasir Little didn't even play from UNC. Nasir Little didn't even play. So I don't know what the Trailblazers are trying to do. Just bring a 30-year-old team to summer league and see what we can do. I don't know. Um, hey, it is what it is. But I feel like in the first game, um, we were scoring pretty good. It was just getting stops, turnovers. We had, I think, 22 turnovers last game. Somehow managed to top that tonight. Don't know how we did that, but you know, um, really it's kind of the same things that we saw in the second game. A couple of stagnation, the ball stops moving, ball stoppers, stuff like that. But Book Knight, he got bucks. He wasn't necessarily the most efficient, but he had bucks. Gelo, we all saw him pop up for his 16 and 16 minutes. Um, let's see. Vernon Carey played well. Nick Richards played well. And I don't understand why Vern got a DMP in the second game. I don't get that. I didn't understand that. So that's something I do definitely want to get to the bottom of. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about the most recent game 'cause that's what's on my mind. It was such a piss poor outing performance. It was so many just mental errors. It just like we hadn't even been practicing. I don't know how much time we did get to practice before summer league. It just seemed like the draft was just yesterday, damn near. So, I understand. And then this is our first time coach doing summer league. I think he's like our video guy or something like that. And JB wanted him to, come coach the team. Dutch, his name's Dutch. And from what I saw in his post game interview from the first game, I liked his mentality. I liked the way he was talking. I liked everything that he was saying. We're gonna come out and make adjustments, da da da. And he did try to make adjustments. He did play different people. Vernon Carey didn't play for some reason. Um, Gelo's minutes saw an increase. So stuff like that, you know. But overall, there are so many problems with this game. I watched from start to finish, and from the very beginning, we just came out the gate so flat, so stagnant. It just seemed like Grant Riller, he couldn't get us into our sets. A lot of dribbling at the top of the key, shot clock winding all the way down to, you know, 3, 4 seconds, and we're just now trying to do something. And we got a lot of shot clock violations in the first half, trying to start the game. A lot of shot clock violations, a lot of turnovers. And that was really the catalyst of the game. Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. We had like 26 or something like that, something crazy. At one point, we were having a turnover a minute. You know, it was crazy. It was crazy. It's like we couldn't get 2 shots up on the rim without having a turnover somewhere in between. We would literally get a steal, be on a fast break. Before we even get a layup attempt, somehow we've turned the ball over. It was a couple of possessions where we literally stole the ball from the Kings, and before we can even come down and get a layup or a dunk, somehow the ball is stolen back. We return the ball over trying to inbound on passes. Just turned it over in every scenario possible. And it was just like, damn, man, just damn. And Grant really played 21 minutes, 1 for 9 from the field. Reason he shot 9 times, half of those attempts were shot clock winding down from him dribbling so much, he just had to chuck. Um, he had 1 assist. Your starting point guard, 21 minutes. He has 1 assist, 2 points. That's unacceptable out there. DJ Carton, he played good. Well, he scored at least. He had 6 turnovers, but he had 13 points. So, you know, from him being added to the team literally a couple days ago and then come to Vegas and contribute, I liked what I saw. He plays downhill, and that's our style. Get downhill. Either pass it, score, try to get a layup, something, but do something. Because, I mean, if you are going to slow it down and try to get into the half court set, at least do something and facilitate. Otherwise, try to get your buckets in transition as fast as you can. And I think that's something that Carton understands. It's been a couple of times where we saw him, okay, he tries to feel out, he tries to see if he can make a pass or do anything, and nope, it's not there. He puts his head down, goes and gets a layup. That's what I want out of my point guard. Don't try to force anything. If you don't see anything, go try to get a bucket. Try to get to the foul line. Try to do something. So props to him. Um, Book night, you know, he kind of put himself behind the 8 ball a little bit just with the heavy ISO, getting guarded by Davion Mitchell. And, props to him. And some of it was Davion, some of it was just Book night trying so hard to create because we had nothing going on. He knew if I don't do it, nobody's going to do it. And we tried a couple of lineups where there was literally just a bunch of random people with a book out there. Not really people out there complimenting him. It was just 4 random bodies out there with a book. And of course, he started ISOing and doing stuff like that. And, even in the first half for him, he wasn't getting touches like that. Gelo wasn't getting touches. Nobody was getting touches because Riller had the ball so much. So, we'll see what changes Thursday. I just want to see the ball move. The ball's been sticking too much. Move the ball, move the ball, move the ball. Swing, swing, swing. Find the open guy. Shoot. I think right now we're just overcomplicating a lot of stuff. Find the open man, whether it's on the break, whether it's half court, whatever. And if there is no open man, somebody needs to be coming off them screens, running hard, looking to shoot, looking to do something with the ball. It's just too much stagnant, too much slow decision making, no decision making at all. It's like we really were beating ourselves in the past 2 games, really, because we really could have won that Trailblazers game. We were in and out of the game. It was a very similar game. It was less scoring, but it was similar. We would be down by 10, cut it to 2. Then we do 3 dumb plays in a row. Damn, now we're down by 8. Cut it back to 2. Do some more dumb shit. Now we're back down by 10. So it was, hard to watch at some points. But, what are you going to do? Kaboka came out making his open shots, doing what he needed to do. He came up a little bit, giddy, limping off of that fast break layup, and he just really didn't do too much after that. Even when he did check back in, I think he had 13 on that layup. I think that layup that he got hurt on gave him 13. And then after that, he finished with 13. So, and Gelo, let's, get the Gelo, get what everybody wants to hear. Man, Gelo, he played hard. Off the ball, on the ball, defense, offense, running the floor, even without the ball. He played hard. And, at the beginning of the game, he just wasn't getting the ball, period. He didn't even come in until like late in the first, but he wasn't even getting the ball. Nobody was really getting the ball because there wasn't too much ball movement. But for somebody like Gelo, who doesn't have the ball often and is dependent on being found so he can catch and shoot, he kind of disappeared. And, in the second half, all that changed. In the first half, he was kind of camping in the corner, just kind of waiting for the ball to get swung to him. And once he saw that wasn't really happening, second half, he's coming around them off-ball screens, ready to shoot. He's going to get the ball. And when he couldn't, he's getting offensive rebounds. He's getting putbacks. He's doing all the dirty work that you want to see out of a potential role player. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he can come in and be a 3, 3-and-D guy and possibly make the roster because he's out playing guys who I thought were going to be on the roster and don't look like they're going to make it. You know, bare minimum, he's going to Greensboro, but I think he's ready to be on the Hornets right now. Because, I mean, at the age of 22, you can clearly see Kai Jones, Book Knight, Gelo are the three best players in Kaboka. But Kaboka's already on a 2A. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. I think our roster is full, so I wouldn't be surprised if we cut the other Martin, add Gelo. You know, we still have 2 more games to go. We would have more if we qualify, but I don't know if we're going to qualify. I don't know. We've started out bad, so I don't know how the seeding is going to be and if we end up playing more than 4 games. But I think he's doing what he needs to do because going into this game, we wanted to see, okay, made all those threes. Is it a fluke? You know, now you're on the scouting report. The Kings are not going to let you get those easy shots. They're not going to let you get those open shots. So it was up to Gelo to show I can make adjustments. I'm not going to let anybody, stop me. I'm going to go get the ball. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to find ways to impact the game. And he did just that. His fingerprints were all over the game. All over the game. And, I mean, he made his presence felt every time he was out there. So I feel like he's earning his keep. He's doing everything that he can. And, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Try to edit this video. I have no clue how. I don't know. I don't know. I'm learning. But thank y'all for listening. Shit, listen to me rant. But, man, go Hornets. Going to be right back at it on Thursday. Peace.